Hey, what's going on? This week's YKWD is brought to you by Bespoke Post. Get 20% off your first monthly box when you sign up at boxofawesome.com. Enter the code YKWD at checkout. That's boxofawesome.com, code YKWD, for 20% off your first box. I want to tell you about a amazing company that me and my wife found. We've been going to New Hampshire for the last 30 years, vacationing, and we love it up there. We've been renting and we've been a guest, and we've always wanted to own, but we couldn't afford it. It was just out of our reach until we found Tiny Homes of Maine. This company is amazing. It's a husband and wife. It's a family-owned business, and they make the most amazing tiny homes on the market. They're built to withstand Maine winters, and they look amazing. They're fully customizable, and they have 3 different sizes. You should check them out. If you're thinking about, having a second home or maybe downsizing or, just having an office, go tiny and go to Tiny Homes of Maine. The company is amazing, and they help you every single step of the way, from finding the right one for you, from making it from the ground up, and to finding about the laws in your area and financing. You couldn't go with a more amazing company and a more amazing family than Tiny Homes of Maine. Yeah, baby, we're starting the podcast right now. We're back. You know what, dude? Live. Welcome, everybody, to the show. YKWD. I started social media and podcasting. The fact. The YKWD podcast. YKWD's back again. Old school, back in the day, where it all started, before them all. YKWD. This podcast is so fun and crazy. It has no rules. Shut up. You're ruining this.
Where's the bandana, man?
Sorry, it's a comedy podcast. This isn't NPR.
That's what this podcast does.
Is there any better show? This is the original. What's up, everybody? It's back. Me, Robert Kelly. You know what, dude? That's right. I'm very excited about this episode. We're back in the studio. First off, I want to thank Seth at Last Ex Witness, who actually hooked all these lights up, made us go from fucking zero to hero with the help of Adorama, the only place to go for anything electronic in Manhattan. Adorama, my favorite store. You guys made this place look amazing. So I want to thank those guys. And I also want to thank all the Patreon listeners, patreon.com/Robert Kelly. I want to thank all of you guys. We're going to read the names at the end. We're going to do all the new people that signed up this month. Welcome, all the people that have been a part of it for 3 years now. Thank you for being a member. I'm excited tonight. Gabby's not here. Boo-hoo for all you guys, you creeps who just tune in to look at a hay-haired, thin 6.5 from Jersey. But I do have one of my close friends, one of my favorite people, and one of the funniest guys walking.
Thank you.
Jim Norton. What's up, buddy?
I'm a little tired tonight. I thought I was under the weather. I had to go this morning. I went for a COVID test. I thought I might have COVID, but I don't. I'm fine. I think I ate something bad. I had RX bars that I found. They were sitting in the back of, I had a box of RX bars, and they were sitting in my drawer for like a year. And I fucking put them in the fridge, and I ate a few over the last couple of days, and I think I've been like pissing out of my asshole. So I think that's what it is.
Why would you eat fucking anything that was in your house
for a year? Yeah, I know. I just thought I was hungry.
Yeah, but you're a fucking gazillionaire. Order something.
No, I would. I do order food. I was like, that's probably fine, but I should not do. I'm gonna.
If you're in the woods in New Hampshire with no electricity, I'd be fine with that.
Yeah.
You have 9 bodegas down the street from your house.
I know.
You have 55 people from 90 different countries that will jump on an e-bike to deliver you whatever the fuck you want.
It was a bad move.
A bad move, dude.
I was really thought that I had. So I went out this morning, got a test, and I just feel run down, but I feel better now. I'm not sick at the moment at all. I just feel like beaten up a little bit.
Doesn't that suck that every time something happens now, you're like, oh, I got COVID. I'm done.
Yeah. I mean, you're paranoid.
You're paranoid. And you can't. But here's the thing: you can't even cough in public without, "Hey, I'm good."
Yeah.
I feel like I sneezed in the CVS the other day, and everybody turned to me like, "There he is!" Like this fat fuck's got it.
Yeah, I feel bad for people with emphysema who are always hacking and coughing.
Yeah.
What a shit time to have that disease.
Yeah, I know. Like Mush, our producer, he always sounds like he's dying of COVID. He's just, "Are you all right?" "I'm okay. This is my stuff."
Yeah.
Ugh. I really don't like people who, no offense, Mush, I love you, but if there's people that I know that have like that sinusy thing.
Yeah. I'm
always.
one of them. Wait, sinuses.
Just no, you're not one of them. You have sinuses, but you don't. You got yours fixed. They always sound like their nose is stuffed.
Oh, yeah, kind of like that, like Craig Schinkle.
I fucking
Like
hate
Craig
it.
Schinkle.
I don't want to know who that is.
You don't know who Craig Schinkle
I
is?
don't want to know who
Come
it
on.
is. I don't want to know who that is. I don't need another fucking person in my life.
He's not
to like.
popular at all.
Listen, you're not popular.
I know I'm not, but Craig is less popular.
Can I talk to you about
He sounds
this?
clucked.
I hate it.
Always like, hey, you want to pull a prank?
What? No. What?
Yeah, but you know that voice, that
Yes.
clog voice, it's the worst.
Yeah, like he never has used a navage.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate that. I hate
Yeah.
sinusy.
Yeah, I
Just
understand.
go blow your nose or get them fixed or stop talking.
Yeah, clean him out with a gun.
It,
Just something.
it makes me feel like I can't breathe
Yeah.
when I'm talking to somebody like that. Yes. Ugh.
No, because
Can I ask you a question?
sure.
What I really want to get to the bottom of this.
Sure.
As Jim Norton,
Yeah.
my friend, for 30 years.
Yeah.
We've known each other for 30
About
years.
30 years.
That's more than half my life.
Yeah.
I've known you from more than half my life. I want to get to the root of these characters. Like, if we can talk about, and I don't want to talk about them in a fuck you way or fuck you characters.
Yeah.
I'm serious. I don't understand like where they came from. I remember when you first started doing them. I remember just walking to get coffee and you would Jimmy without a lid or some shit.
Well, there was Liddy.
No, there was a guy you were like, I don't like lids.
Oh, I
You never-
forgot that. I don't
You
remember.
never had a lid for your hot coffee from Starbucks, which was scary to walk with you. And you would do this character coming back to the house when we lived. Well, I don't know. Most people don't know this, that we lived together for
Yeah. Same building.
6 years. Yeah, not together. I wasn't your little boy toy.
Yeah.
I wish I was. I would have had more fun and made more money. Fucking, I would have to fucking pay for Dawn shit. She never touches my Pekka. At least you'd touch my Pekka.
Wow.
Buy me gifts. I'd touch yours. But you started doing these characters then.
I was doing them before that. I was doing them in my personal life way before that. Like
What do you mean by in your personal?
with girlfriends. They were just the joy of these characters that they annoy my friends and because they're in my head and then they come out and annoy friends and then the public sees them. Like,
But how do they get? This is what I want to know. I don't know how they get in your head. And then what is the thing that you say, okay, let me do them? What is that? What is that? Because you know what I mean? Like, how does it go from in your head to outside and then to us?
it spills out. Like, you ever see a toilet overflow?
You have.
That's exactly how it comes out, like an overflowing toilet. Like it's already in there and it's been buggy. Like before people hear something, it's been in my head for months or a year. And I don't even know how it comes out. Like I used to do years and years ago, like in the early 90s when I was dating this girl, or mid 90s, I would do a character called Roger Davis. I mean, I was on the radio. I just did Roger Davis. And that kind of became Chip. And
what is Roger Davis? Like what? Why Roger Davis? Why that name?
I don't remember. I truly don't remember. He had a brother, Leonard, who was burned all over his body except for below the knees. So he always wore knickers to show off his unburned calves. Like I had these weird, I don't remember much. He had a brother named Stewie, an older brother named Stewie. And Little Mouth Man became Edgar. Uncle Larry became Uncle Paul. Like I don't remember them much.
So these guys evolved.
Yeah, they were always there. They were there for the last 25 years.
So Chip was this. Now everybody always says Chip is kind of a combination of all of us, of like Opie, Voss, me, Colin. Because if you think of it, Chip does say stuff that we say.
Chip though, but no, Chip is not based on any person. It's like
because Chip says, "What's that?" and how much. I mean, anytime I'm talking to Voss, It's like, what's that? Fuck. I said,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
No, but with Chip, it was just every time he heard the word chip, he would say, "What's that?" It was just
Right.
obnoxious. A chip, what's that? But it doesn't come from. It's not a reflection of any person. People have asked me if it's Opie, and I almost like. I think it's funny that people think that, but it's really not.
Right.
It had nothing to do with him. Like it's not the way I thought of it. I didn't even know him when I came up with Roger Davis.
But when you come up with Roger Davis and you start doing it with girls.
Yeah, my girlfriend at the time hated it.
Did I know the girlfriend? I must
No.
have. I didn't.
Oh, you might have met her. You might have met her
Was it in Jersey when you lived in Jersey with Florentine?
before then.
It was before when you lived at home?
Yeah. I was still at home.
Jesus, when did you live at home?
I was
Bill?
until I was 30.
Oh, shit.
I was 30.
You lived at your mom's house till you were 30?
Yeah, I thought I used to get the hookers and park in my fucking driveway and put up the sun guard and get blown because it was like a place where no cops would hassle you. I would always take hookers to my driveway.
Your parents?
Yeah.
You weren't worried about your mom going, oh, little Jimmy's home.
No, not at that hour. They weren't going to peek out the window at fucking 1 a.m.
What if, thank God your dad didn't sleepwalker.
I know.
Wake up and see you
Getting blown.
just getting blown.
Yeah.
Oh, you never got caught once?
No. But I was so ritual oriented and paranoid, and the coast had to be super clear. And again, before we did anything, I would never say anything about money until they were in the car and we were actually talking. Like I was.
So you picked up streetwalkers.
Oh, for years, yeah.
So you would drive around.
It was like a ritual. It was like an addiction, yeah.
And this is before internet because, hookers now don't have to do that.
Yeah, this is 1989. 1990.
Streetwalkers are coming back.
I've heard that. I haven't seen any.
Yeah, I saw a couple around New York. It was kind of nostalgic. You know what I mean? Just to see a chick in a shitty outfit with shoes that don't fit.
Yeah.
Looking at cars at red lights. You know what I mean?
Nice. Yeah.
Think about how dangerous that is.
Crazy.
It's fucking nuts. You're picking up a girl that is involved in some seedy shit. Drugs.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. You have to assume.
Was she fucking trying to get a real estate license? I'm sure.
Yeah, there's probably drugs involved.
Probably some drugs on her end. You're picking up, you're sober at the time. You don't drink, right? You don't use drugs. But
That's probably why I was paranoid too. I was too aware of things that could go wrong. And like it had to be right. And we had to talk for a second first. I stopped with getting girls off the street years ago, like a long, long time ago. It just seemed too shitty. And I figured, hey, online, at least if they're coming over, they're just coming to my house and it's a little bit better.
Well, look, it's an industry and it's a way to make money. If there was hot chicks out there or even mediocre chicks with good paychecks that were into chubby guys with dead toenails and a fucking, belly button hernia, I'd jump in. I'd talk to Dawn and be like, hey, listen, we're going to make around $500 this weekend cash.
Well, you look at OnlyFans, the amount of money women can make on that is crazy. And you don't have to leave the house. It's probably a very safe, not easy, but safe way to make money from your fucking living room.
Because, back in the day, what a nerve-wracking thing to drive around a shitty area, see a girl. It's almost like saying to a girl, hey, when's the baby due? And then she's just fat.
Yeah.
What if you pull up and there's not a hook?
She has a dick.
But you had to pull up. And how do you go about knowing that she's a hooker?
No, you just know. Like you just know by looking. I would always drive around. They always had to approach from my passenger side. I was ritual oriented. So it was very addictive. But I had to talk to them through the window a little bit and make sure there wasn't nothing crazy going on. And then they would get in and we would talk for a second. Like I would always, to the best of my knowledge, was trying to make sure it was an okay situation.
And how did you find out that they weren't like a cop or you weren't a cop? Did you have to
just talking and driving. They're not going to drive away with you if they're cops.
So you wouldn't negotiate until
they're in the car. I was like, I'm just hanging out. Like they're like, what are you doing? What are you doing tonight? What are you looking for? Oh, just someone to talk to. Just drive around. Like stuff that they couldn't bust you for saying.
Right.
But
did you ever get busted?
No.
Never.
Nope. Not one.
Ever scared?
Yeah, I had a cop one time. I had to flag. I've told this story on the air too. I had to flag down the police car because when I had glasses, I was riding around the Meatpacking District, and this one young trans gal didn't like the amount of times I was riding around without stopping. So my window was open, and she walked over and snatched my glasses off. And she said, that's for wasting my time. And dude, I couldn't see 2 feet in front of me. And I try to drive, and there's fucking cops driving by, and I fucking high beam the cops, and I flashed the cops down. I beat my horn, and they pulled over. And I'm like, she took my glasses. So the cop had to walk over to this fucking transsexual and ask her for, and she gave the glasses back. And he was a cop, you know, New York cop. He's like, yeah, you know, that's a dude. I'm like, what? No, I didn't play dumb.
Yeah, I didn't have my glasses.
What did I know?
I told you. You remember the time when I saw you down there?
That's right.
It was one of
Saw Voss down there too.
One of the greatest nights. I'm driving back with an open mic. I forget who it was, and we're in the Meatpacking District because we came out of the Holland Tunnel, and we're heading back uptown, and we're at a light, and there was a bunch of transsexuals coming down, and he said, "You think Norton really goes with those? That really?" And I look over, and you're in your Saturn next to us,
Yeah,
waving.
I remember that.
And I went and I go, does that answer your fucking question? I go, Norton. And you just grabbed the wheel, stepped in the, you heard the little satin, and you sped away. It was so fucking great.
Yeah, it was. I remember that too. And I do remember seeing Voss down there too. But that's before the Meatpacking District got all fucking rich and celebrity oriented and annoying.
Well, the Meatpacking District back in the day was sex.
Yeah.
It was just sex. They had what was the club called?
I know which one you mean, but I never went to it.
What was that called?
I don't remember.
It was it was a sex club. I forget. It was like
I was never big on the clubs or like massage. Like I've gotten massages in massage parlors, but 90% of the time or more, I preferred someone to come to my house.
Right.
Because I always felt like, well, I know that if they're at my house, at least if they don't want to do something, they won't do it. Like,
right.
I think I was naive about the amount of shitty things that go on. So it just didn't feel good after a while.
Well, another thing too, it's right now. I mean, you're pretty open with transsexuals, right? I mean, it's so funny. People still have, does he really do that? It's like, yeah, but nobody really, it's like it's not a thing that it was 25 years ago.
Right.
I mean, 25 years ago, you went to a transvestite club like Edelweiss and you're gay. You're just gay.
I literally moved where I moved because Edelweiss was around the corner. That's why I moved into your building. No.
It wasn't because of me.
No, it's because Edelweiss. I only went in there one time, but again, I didn't. The vibe was too aggressive.
What do you mean?
I just wanted to look around and kind of see. I was always kind of weird and shy, and I just walked in, and the girls were too. It was late. There was only a couple people there.
Yeah.
I walked into a transsexual strip club in fucking New Orleans.
Yeah.
And I walked in. It was late. I'll never forget this. Like short, fat girl comes up and links arms with me, and she goes, "You want to go in the back, Daddy?" And I'm like, no, I'm just looking. And she walked me in a half circle right back out the door.
That's what sucks. You go to a regular strip club and they're very nice and petite. You go to a transvestite, they can beat you up and fucking just march you out the door like they're the bouncer and the stripper.
She marched me right out there. It was so funny. I guess it was late. They were closing and she didn't want some little fucking white gawker. But I was just kind of curious as to this place.
I was walking by the transvestite club over on 7th. I used to work out. I lost a lot of weight. I lost like 90 pounds one year going to the New York Sports Club after the Cellar. And I would just go there, work out for 2 hours. And I lost all this weight. I was feeling good, but I still wasn't there. And I had a sleeveless shirt. And I'm walking by the club and this Puerto Rican transvestite, she kind of sees me, leans on one hip. And I'm like, here it comes. Here comes my compliment. And as I walked by, she, "Oh, Daddy, you fat."
Oh.
And I just went by. I'm trying.
Why would she say that?
I don't know. I was fat. I was still chubby. And I remember I went home and woke up Dawn. I was like, it's transvestite call me fat. I mean, I've been working hard.
Sure.
And she was like, are you fucking, it's 2:30 in the morning and you're mad that a transvestite called you fat? I'm your wife.
Yeah.
You fucking idiot. She was so mad that I took that home.
It bothered you, yeah.
It did bother me. I was just hoping that
sure, of course.
a transvestite, nice Puerto Rican girl would have gave me a nice little, hot compliment. I mean, what the fuck? She was kind of fat too. I almost said that back, but she probably would have beat the shit out of me.
Yeah, it's probably not. She probably had a box cutter in her purse. They don't play games.
It's but I feel like now it's so common now that nobody cares,
Yeah.
Like I remember I used to have Bailey J at my barbecue, and I never felt nervous or nothing. I remember she was sitting next to my my neighbor, Dolores, Irish Catholic,
Yeah.
Americana, you know what I mean? And they were just chatting it up. I don't think Dolores knew that she had a bigger cock than her husband, but you know what I mean? Yeah, but
I talked to Bailey recently, actually, her and Matt.
I love them both.
Yeah, they're nice people.
Yeah, they're great. They're down there in Florida having a great fucking old time.
I know.
Yeah, it's funny, but back to this character thing. We got sidetracked with trannies like we always do.
Yeah.
Tranny, I can't even say that anymore without getting fucking canceled.
It's really, and it's a shame that every word that you're not supposed to say, people assume you mean the worst thing possible when you say it.
Yeah.
A lot of times you don't.
Yeah, it's gotten to the point now where, fuck it, I'm never gonna be able to do anything epic or commercial or corporate. You know what I mean?
True. You've always been you. I think the people that they tend to go after are people who have not been genuine, or people who are pretending to be one. Unless you say something really fucked up and egregious, but in most cases, if you made a living doing the same type of act for 20 years, well, that's what I do. Fuck you want.
I know, but back in the day, I believe in the 90s, 80s, 90s, if you look, you could be kind of a piece of shit or be, rock and roll. Let's put it that way. Every hair band, every rock band, to get backstage, you had to do some weird shit. It was about sex and misogyny and all that shit. And, now you're held to a different standard, but they can go, when you get up to the upper echelons of things, look what they just did to the Olympics. Those people, the guys working in the Olympics got fired for jokes they made decades ago.
Oh yeah, I'm doing a joke on that. Kentaro Kobayashi is the director.
I heard Voss told me that joke. It's so funny. What's the joke?
That they fired him because he did 23 years ago. He did Holocaust jokes. And meanwhile, Germany is allowed to compete.
Yeah, it's fucking brilliant. That's a great joke.
Yeah,
but it's true. But they went back and they fired a guy over a fucking
23 years ago. Comedy sketches. It's crazy. If he would have played a Nazi in a movie, a serious Nazi, nobody would have fucked with him. But the fact that he did it comedically, people were mad.
Why?
Because they're assholes.
But who are these people that get to make these decisions?
It's a few people that pipe up, and companies panic, and corporations fucking panic. That's all it is.
Yeah, but the corporations are the ones that are, the networks are all corporate.
Yeah.
They're all corporate. So there's no way. If you get an opportunity to be on something, you're going to have to be stealthy. You can't be famous you can't be rock famous anymore. You can't be Ray Romano famous. You can't be, Jerry Seinfeld famous anymore, because they will go back and find something you said, unless you're crystal clean cut and have done nothing.
Then again, I was not on my way to mainstream fame before cancel culture. So it doesn't matter. I was never going to get there. It was almost like I kind of peaked when I peaked.
I disagree. You were on HBO.
Yeah.
You were on HBO. You were on Louis' show, which at the time, if that had went, you would have been mainstream. You would have been at all the fucking red carpet events. You would have been at the Emmys. You would have been, if that show had went like the show Louis went.
Yeah.
Just the next show that he did, there was no cast.
Right.
But if he had a regular cast and you were part of that show, if that was the show that went, you would have been right up there. You would have been up there, Emmy nominated. You would have been all the carpet.
This is making me feel worse.
Well, I'm just saying.
This is not helpful.
They wouldn't have went back and did anything in that time frame. But if that happens now, which, it could, somebody could want, but they're going to go as soon. This is what they do now. As soon, I went into a room, I think it was for a UFC job, and they were all on their phones. And I was like, what the fuck? Guys, could you get off your phones? I was mad. I was like, what are you doing? They're like, we're looking you up on Twitter. We're looking at your Twitter account and your Facebook account. They were all trying to see what the fuck I said in the last 20 days.
I haven't tweeted. I've tweeted a couple of times in the pandemic. I'm off Twitter pretty much. I hate it. I figured instead of complaining about it, I just don't do. Occasionally I'll send out a gig or whatever, but I hate the fact that they let you see how many likes. Like, I think you should be able to see your own.
Yeah.
But I just fucking hate it that people retweet it. So-and-so got a lot of likes. It's just such a fucking, we're so needy with this shit. It drives me crazy.
Yeah. It's like a competition.
Yeah.
and these people judge you by those stupid things.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I don't tweet anymore either.
It's a competition I'm not winning. If it was a competition I was winning, I'd probably like it.
Well, you were winning at the beginning.
Uh,
You and Opie and Anthony were having who has the most followers. That was fun.
It was, but it was never going to be a big. I remember the big race to 1 million between CNN and Ashton Kutcher.
I don't remember.
The first one to have 1 million. Will it be Ashton or will it be CNN?
Who won? Ashton.
I don't remember.
Has to be Ashton.
Don't remember.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid. I hate Twitter. I like Facebook. I know it's old, and I
Oh.
like Instagram. I like Instagram.
Facebook can eat my dick.
Why don't you like Facebook?
I like to talk to my family and friends on it. I've never posted on Facebook. Never.
I always post on Facebook.
Do you?
I love it.
I don't.
I don't watch TV in the hotel anymore. As soon as I go in, I go and I bring up I bring up the Facebook videos and I just go from video to video to video and YouTube.
You know what it is? It was Kutcher. I don't. 2009. I don't. My act is not right for Facebook. Like I'm never gonna have anything to take. My fucking videos get 2,000 views on Facebook. I'm like, what am I doing? This stinks.
What? That's a lot.
It's not.
What do you want?
1 million.
What?
I mean, I'm saying not that I expected, but anything that's impactful, 500,000, 1 million views.
Yo,
2,000
fine.
views, no one cares.
I think find something that will people will view.
No, I can't. Like my ex-girlfriend told me something one time.
Leave.
Yes, she did. And A, you're the worst fuck I ever had, and B, leave. Hell of a first date. And, she goes, hey, she's like, you've made a really good living talking about whatever you want. Like she made me feel better about it. Like, yeah, you didn't get to the level you think you should have went to. Yeah. But you talked about all the stuff you wanted to talk about. There's nothing I wanted to talk about that I haven't.
It's so funny to hear you say that because, if I look at you and your career and all the things you've done and the success you've had, to me, it's like, it's huge. It's huge. I mean, the show you were on, the show you got after that, the comedy things you've done, and now where you live, it's just like, wow, that's fucking holy shit. I mean, you've made millions. Yeah. You're literally, and I don't mean to be offensive, you're a little fucking nerdy creep from Jersey that made millions telling fucking crazy, fucked up jokes.
Dirty, offensive jokes. Yeah.
I mean, that is crazy to me that, what did you want? Did you want Louis fame? Did you think?
No, but it's not like I look at other guys, because when I see other guys who are doing really well, I never feel like I deserve it and they don't. Because the people like we've surrounded ourselves with are funny.
Yeah.
It's when you see guys like Bill or Kevin, I never feel like, what the fuck? Because it's like they're really funny people. Like, right. I guess it's easy not to feel jealous when you respect the people. And we always hung out with funny guys. So it's not like I want what they have. I'm lucky where I got to. Like, I feel like I know I'm very lucky. Life has been fair to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't feel like I've been shortchanged. The business has been fair to me. I didn't always get what I wanted, but I got a lot more opportunities than a fucking blinking non-actor with fucking as many fucking pussy lip jokes as I have.
Yeah, but you sound like you're fucking, there's a suicide letter somewhere we have to find. I mean, it's not, dude, it's not over.
Yeah. No,
it's not over by a long shot. And I feel like you're just coming off a pandemic. You're coming off of this. You're on a show 5 days a week, right?
Yeah, 4
days a week. And that actually consumes a lot of the things you could be doing. If you didn't have that show, you would have been forced to do something else.
That's right.
You would have been forced to write stuff, sell stuff, and I'm sure you would have been in the mix a little more. Those guys that you're talking about had to go into film and TV and sell things. You had like golden handcuffs. You know what I mean? With this show. I mean, what are you going to do? Throw this amazing opportunity away and something that you're, not to jerk you off, but you're really good at.
Thank you.
So, I mean, what are you going to do when the Jim and Sam thing or the radio thing's over? Are you going to do radio forever?
I mean, obviously, if Jim and Sam ended, I would just podcast or do something because.
Would you try to get your own show?
Yeah, I mean, I like working with Sam. We get along. It's easy.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's a fun gig. You're just talking to your stupid friends.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would do. I would find something else in broadcasting though, because I do like talking. I know what I'm good at, and I know what I'm not good at.
Right.
So I would try to find something that suited my strengths if possible.
Here's the thing too, dude, that you do Jim Norton, the comic that everybody knows, on behind a paywall on Sirius satellite radio.
Right.
If you did a podcast as you, like say, whatever, God forbid Jim and Sam ends, and it will someday, everything comes to an end.
Sure.
And you're going to have to be out there on your own. That might be the thing. I mean, look at Billy's podcast, him just sitting home on a Zoom going, dude, you know what? Fucking no, fuck you. All right, whatever. That made him huge.
Yep.
So who the fuck knows? Being where you're at right now is great and you make great money. But, when you're done with this, whenever that is, you're going to go on to something else. It's got to be something else. And you're a great writer too. You don't write. You've never pitched shows, have you?
Yeah, I did pitch one that I really liked. The one you read, and I was going to do it as an animation. I really like that one still. I'd still like to do something in an animation with that because I think it's pretty well written. I have like 11 episodes or 10 episodes written. Eventually my goal is to still do something with that. But no, I don't pitch shows. I'm too impatient to fucking write one. And I like doing what we do. I like every morning. It's just different. Even when it's the same boring show, like even when we're talking about the same thing we talked about yesterday, it's still different. You're still saying something for the first time that day.
Yeah.
It feels if again, your mind has to work a certain way. I just like that. It's hard to be structured.
Yeah. I mean,
I hate it. I hate structure.
You don't like structure, but you have structure.
I know a lot of it. I need it because I'm fucking, I'm terrible without it. Like, morning radio really changed my life because I couldn't ride around all night anymore. I couldn't, you have to get back on a normal schedule. You go to the bank, you get a mortgage. All this fucking shit normal people do was because of morning radio because I had to be up.
Right.
So I love the fact that I have that. It forces me to do stuff.
Right. And then but you don't even tour anymore, right?
Yeah, I'm going out August 13th, 14th in Madison for Comedy on State.
Love that
And I've never done it.
Dude, you're going to it's the best club and they treat you the best.
Good.
And the fans are fucking amazing.
Yeah.
It's probably top 5 in the country. This summer, Bespoke Post is here to take your adventure to the next level with a new lineup of must-have Box of Awesome collection. Oh, I love that Box of Awesome. Oh my God, you guys know me. I love getting boxes. I have a show called What's in the Box. I mean, this is seriously right up my alley. I became a member. I'm getting a subscription to this. I have a subscription. I have boxes that are coming in. I open the boxes on the show, What's in the Box, dude. And I'm telling you, I love this stuff. It's stuff you didn't even know you needed. Stuff you don't want, but you need. Things that you didn't know you needed that you want. And it's all cool. It's all, I don't know. The stuff I got was manly. I love it. Bespoke Post partners with small businesses, emerging brands to bring you the most unique goods every single month. It's exactly what I do. I try to find all this stuff, but now I don't have to do it. They do the heavy lifting and just send me a box. I open it up. That's great. No matter what you're into, Box of Awesome has you covered. From travel, outdoor gear to breezy summer style and grooming goods, Box of Awesome has collected for every part of your life. It has collections for every part of your life. It's true. I can't believe the box. One of the boxes I'm actually taking with me on vacation this weekend because when I'm fly fishing, everything in the box I can use. And on the road trip going up there, I can use everything in the box. I mean, it literally, the whole box fit into this one vacation. I can use every single thing in the box for like 5 different parts of my vacation. It's great. Just all you have to do, get started. All you have to do is take a quiz at boxofawesome.com. They want to know what you're into. Your answers will help them pick the right stuff, the right box of awesome. Oh, I love saying that, box of awesome, for you. They release new boxes every month across a ton of different categories. It's free to sign up, and you can skip a month or cancel at any time. So you can do it and then cancel it and then sign back up again. It's fantastic. I love that you'll be able to do that. Each box costs $45, but has over $70 worth of gear inside. So you're getting a box for $45, but it's going to have, $80, $90 worth of stuff in it. If you're like me and you like getting a little package, a little something, every month, just to add to your shed or your truck, and you just like getting that box just to make you happy. It just fills you up. Your wife goes shopping all the time. Your kids get toys off of Amazon all the time. What do I get? I get nothing. Nobody buys me little gots. So I want to buy myself stuff. Box of awesome. That's the way to go. Get 20% off your first monthly box when you sign up at boxofawesome.com and enter the code YKWD at checkout. That's boxofawesome.com, YKWD, for 20% off your first box.
I hear it's really great.
Yeah.
And I'm
you should have them take you to a house. What is it, the House on the Hill? I believe it's called.
what is it?
It's out there. It's around 35 minutes from the club. See if they'll the people that work there are all fucking great. And some of them are comedians, and they'll take you out there. I think it's the House on the Hill, Mush in Wisconsin, or somebody bring it up. House on a Rock or House on the Rock. Oh yeah, right here. This is no. Okay, yeah. See it right there? House on the Rock. That's what it's called. Yeah, bring this up. This guy, this fucking guy made this house in the middle of nowhere.
That's cool.
And you go in it, and it's like going into another fucking universe, man.
Wow.
I mean, there's all these optical illusions. The things that he built are just fucking amazing. And
that's cool.
It goes on forever and ever and ever. And he used to have orgies there. He used to have like all kinds of sex things that
Sucks to
happen.
miss the orgy days, doesn't it? Hey, you just on the tourist day. Hey, we're gonna look at this. Get a brochure. Wouldn't it be nice to have been there for the orgy days?
Yeah, I mean, I really can't fucking do an orgy, dude. I can't. I wasn't blessed with a piece. You know, I would have to, like, back when I was in my 20s and early 30s, I could do an orgy day. Now, I'd have to fluff.
Yeah.
You know, for a while.
Yeah.
Like, I've thought of that. Like, even on the road, if a girl's like, hey, I just want to blow you, I'll never tell anybody. I'd have to be like, all right, I'll be back in a couple minutes. I got to go baby wipe my dick because I just did an hour on stage and it was inside my body. I have to make sure there's no, fucking dough smelling balls, and then get it out. And then I'd have to lie flat on a bed and just let my chubness rest and then push it down. I mean, it's just so much.
It's a whole thing. It's an operation.
It's an operation. It's not a good piece anymore.
Yeah.
I don't have a good piece. And I know we're going dirty now, but seriously, I was thinking about this the other day. It's sad that my sex days are over. My good, fun, awful sex days are over. I'm not going to do any more weird shit. There's no more anything with my butt happening because I don't know what it looks like up there.
Yeah.
There's no more randomness anymore. There's no girl that really wants to fuck around. And if she does, there's something up with her. You know what I mean? I'm a little like, what's up? And I guess sex is just with my wife now, which is, it's fine. It's cool, but it's, it's not, I mean, what am I going to do? What are we going to do? We're not going to do anything crazy anymore. Dawn will tell me to go fuck myself.
Yeah.
Her hamstrings are dead. You know what I mean? Just fucking awful. I'd have to send her to therapy, just to get her legs in shape enough to stay on top for more than a minute and a half before she goes, Right. She's almost 50. Her knees are giving out. It's just, it sucks. It sucks. And I wish, I look back on all the stuff we did because we we lived in a very good sex time.
Yeah.
The 80s and 90s and early 2000s, thank God, girls were into crazy shit like guys.
I've been jerking off lately with my dick soft, just to do. It's like a gummy worm, and I'm just shaking it, and cum is getting all over my side. It's fucking awful.
Why?
I'm just doing it like literally soft.
Why?
I'm an asshole. It's soft. I'm just trying to tug. It's like where you got to tug and you got to grab under the helmet and just tug like that. Like,
what are you trying to just not eat? Just go have some soup. Go do something else.
I just want to come, and I'm just like,
but why do you? What is the cum thing?
When you come.
What is that?
I mean, what is it? To some people, it's a beverage.
No, but speaking of beverages, I have to do this ad real quick. All right, listen, now open Wicked Good Wholesome Furniture. Come in and wicked good deals will be bestowed upon you. Right now, Wicked Good Wholesome Furniture. They have brand names at 70% off. You believe 70%? I mean, what are you just giving it away? What the hell? 70%? That's amazing. Off regular retail prices. They carry Ashley, Catnapper, Jackson, Universal, Nationwide, and so much more furniture for all your rooms in the house. Bedroom, dining room, living room, game room, every goddamn room. 80% off all brand name mattresses too. And the best memory foam prices in the tri-state area, dude. Now don't be wicked pissing. Get your smart ass over here and just see what they got. It's over there in Phillipsburg Bridge, right over the Phillipsburg Bridge. They're located at 316 Town Center Boulevard, Easton, PA. Easton, I love that little town. What a good little fucking town that is. Dude. Also, check out their website, wickedgoodfurniture.com, or just give them a call, 610-438-4829. Mention the podcast, you know what, dude, and get free delivery and free setup. And they look forward to seeing you over there. So get over there, Wicked Good Wholesome Furniture, you fucking cocksuckers.
Easton, Pennsylvania. That's where Larry Holmes is from.
Is it really?
Yeah, and there used to be a strip club across the bridge in Phillipsburg, New Jersey, called the Boxcar. What an awful gig. They did comedy. It was like totally nude strip club, and you could bring your own liquor.
Jesus.
And there was like biker gangs that used to hang out.
They bring their own chairs too.
And fuck, dude, you do it Thursday, Friday, Saturday, because the bouncers got sick of the dancers, so they just wanted comedy. You have to do 4 10-minute sets in front of the same audience. One at 7, one at 8, one at 9, one at 10. Either that or 8, 9, 10, and 11 you'd go on. It was horrible.
And you did it.
I did it. It wasn't even a lot of money. It was like $500 for 3 nights, like total.
Did you get tips like the strippers?
No, I don't even think I ever fucked one of them. I might have hit on a few. I got a few lap dances, but I don't even think I ever pulled a stripper out of there.
You walked out of there with $28.
Yeah.
Because you fucking...
I threw it right back in. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I stink with dancers. I never had a rap for dancers, ever.
I never had a rap for a dance except for one. I got one. I was... Jesus Christ. Okay, I was at a strip club, the Cabaret, Route 1 in Boston. They had the downtown strip clubs, and they had one on Route 1. The Golden Banana was the big, crazy one. Cabaret was the rock and roll. And this microphone fucking blows, by the way. It keeps falling down. I hate this. What? Yeah, but okay. I know. How about a knife to fix it now, maybe? No? Thanks. It keeps going down on me, like my penis. Now I know how my wife feels. Yeah, the Cabaret was the rock and roll one. And I went in there when I fucking hate strip clubs. I never liked them. I don't know. I go there. My friends would love to go. I don't like spending money. I don't like gambling. I don't like any of that shit where I'm just throwing money out the window. I'd rather buy some horse shit. I'd rather buy a gadget or something like that I have. And we come in stripping, all that shit. Girls, all that shit back in the day. And then all of a sudden the whole place goes quiet and the lights dim and a ballet song came on. And I was like, what the fuck is it? We're all looking around and this girl came out and did this interpretive dance. She was beautiful, blonde, but not like young, almost middle age. Like maybe, all the other chicks like 22, 23. She's like 31, 30, maybe between 31 and 35.
Yeah.
Blonde girl, short hair, shoulder length, like short hair, little titties. Like little titties. I know. Came out and did this fucking dance and blew everybody away. Like when she was done, we were all stunned. Like we just saw like a Cirque du Soleil type of show.
Sure.
We all put money up. There was like just ones and tens and 20s up all over the fucking frame of the stage.
By the way, how sad is that? You saw what she wanted her life to be. She wanted to be a ballet dancer, and you saw what she wanted it to be.
Yeah.
And like, this is where she was using it.
Yeah. And here's $1.
Yeah.
Hurry up and snatch it up because the other girl's coming back up.
Yeah.
As soon as the other girl came out, we all took our money back. Whoever's money that she didn't take, the other girl came out and we took our money back. Like, fuck you. You're not just getting that. And so I think it was like 2 months later, I go to acting class. Guess who's in my acting class? And my teacher put us together. And we wound up hooking up. And it was one of the best sexual experiences.
Did you tell her you saw her in the club?
No, I'm not a fucking moron. No, she knew. She knew that I knew she was a stripper, but she didn't know that I had a moment. Yeah. I didn't want to be like, I saw you dance and it was amazing. Yeah. You affected me. She'd be like, all right, fucking pussy.
Like the end of Sixth Sense. She says she saw you dance.
Yeah. No, I remember I fucked it up so bad. I was sitting, we had sex, and we had sex in my roommate's bed because I was fucking living on a papasan. Remember the papasans from Pier 1?
No.
It was like a round, it was like a bamboo bed.
Oh,
and it was round. Yeah, I got a deal on a papasan, so I had that as my bed for a while. It was just terrible. Couldn't fuck on it. Yeah, those things.
Oh, God.
But I had a bigger one. I had a bigger papasan. And I remember I was fucking on my roommate's bed, but I think he had a, like the springs were just ridiculous. So I was we were fucking, and she would bounce and then bounce back into me. So I couldn't get a rhythm. So I know I was banging her awful.
Yeah.
And then I had this thing around my neck of rings from other girls. And she goes, what's that? And I go, this is rings from, these are girls I used to date. And it was like 3 rings on it at the time. And then the next time we saw each other, she gave me a ring and I was like, oh, thanks. And I put it on there. And she was testing me to see if I put it on there like I was one of those girls. Like she wanted me to go, no, you're not that. You know what I mean? And she never talked to me again. I was so sad. And then later I talked to her and she was like, yeah, you put that ring on your necklace. And I was just one of those girls. I was
Conquest.
Like, I was like, no, you weren't. You were the hottest chick I ever dated. I would have cummed in you and left it and married you and lived happily ever after. We could have done real estate together in Boston and been moguls by now and had some stupid boat, and we could have had fucking, all kinds of great shit, and our kids would be awesome and they'd know things, and we'd be able to do weird sex, and
you wouldn't like it that she come home with her fucking pussy smelling like fingernails.
So what?
Yeah.
Well, I'm stuck. I'm now with a Polak that never touches my dick. Bitch goes to sleep at 8. Fucking hair's up all the time. You know what I mean? What am I going to do? She sleeps in a fucking bunk bed with an 8-year-old more than she sleeps with me. Yeah. I'm with a Bernedoodle fucking getting farts in my face all night. God damn it. No, I love Dawn. I love her. But, the things we could have had. You ever think back at the girl, the one that got away?
Yeah. Yeah. But again, I also, I what they call euphoric recall. I do that if I like jerk off to old pictures or texts, which I've deleted because I realized like, oh yeah, this girl was so fucking sexy. How did I blow this? But then I'm like, no, but when you were with her, you didn't want it to be more. You had this chance and you didn't want it. Not that I didn't like her, but I was either too addicted to newness or we didn't get along like that or whatever. Like I idealize it when I look back. But no, because if I wanted that, I would have done that. Like, that's how it is with that girl. Like, you could have made that work if you really wanted to.
I did, dude. I didn't know I was being tricked into some necklace horse shit.
Yeah.
I didn't know she was fucking pulling a, bang bullet. But, look, if I wound up with her, I remember when I went to her house, too, though. She had this, above her little mock fireplace, this guy with like a 6-pack, shredded, in like it looked like Marky Mark in that Calvin Klein ad.
Yeah.
And I'm like, where'd you get this cheap art? She goes, that's my ex-boyfriend. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
And then I looked at me and I was in okay shape, but I've never looked like that.
Right.
That's like I was like, that would be my goal to look like that. I mean, I was just pretty much, straight with no horse shit. And, God forbid. I always wonder what she looks like now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, she's probably the same.
Yeah, she's probably hot, but, she's 51.
Yeah, I always look at, I feel bad for girls that like see me now.
Why?
Just dude. I mean, if you see me back when I was 20,
I did.
Even 30, Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah.
I saw a photo the other day. I was with 3 girls in the photo. I had full hair. I was just gorgeous back in Boston. And all 3 girls in the photo, we were together sexually.
Yep.
We did weird shit with. And those days are gone.
Yep.
Like that it's just, it's
But
done.
at least you had them. At least I had the experiences I had, or you had them. A lot of people never have those experiences. A lot of guys date 1 or 2 women and they never get to try that stuff and realize. So at least you got to experience it.
Yeah, I want to get a shirt with all the variations of me. I mean, look at the size of that head.
That's a funny shirt.
Yeah, just all this Puerto Rican Bob, there's happy comedian Bob. Look down the bottom. There's fucking down the left.
Yeah.
Look at the left one.
That
Holy
one with
shit.
the red behind is shoot people in a theater, Bob.
Look at that one. I mean, who would take that? I want to find that guy and just break his camera. I mean, Norton, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's a funny shirt, though.
Yeah, I'm going to get all the variations of my stupid head.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
Yeah, I guess. And it's weird, too, because...
You should have one on each shirt as well.
What do you mean?
Fat Bob, Pretty Bob, Ugly Bob. Like, make each shirt a variation of you just kind of joking about yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, Intense Bob.
Yeah, there's Sexy Bob.
Essay Bob.
Sexy
That's
Bob
Essay
is
Bob.
over there. Look at Sexy Bob.
Where's Sexy Bob?
Over to the left. Down. Right there. That's
That's
sexy.
Sultry Bob.
Oh, is that Sultry Bob?
Yeah, Sultry
Oh, look
Bob.
at the other Bob though. Look at Sexy Bob. Finger Bob.
Yeah, Finger Point Bob.
Yeah. And then there's
Yeah.
Puerto Rican Bob. There's Essay Bob. Up. See there right in the middle with the hat. Not that hat. No, that's Cuban Bob.
Yeah,
That's Puerto Rican
Cuban
Bob. There's Cuban Bob's right over there
Why
with
don't you make these shirts? It's so funny.
Yeah.
Even if you sold one, who cares? It's so funny to have.
There's Fat Magician Bob in the middle. Ta-da!
That's funny.
Fucking piece of shit.
That's
I am.
I made numbers on the scale up here.
Look at it go up. Have you seen it? There's,
Magician.
look at the meat thing. That's the FX one. Look at me. Oh God.
That's funny, man.
Yeah. There's many variations of. Oh God. That's at Comic-Con.
You ought to get that one too, by the way. The acting one down right there. Fucking Sphinx Bob.
Oh, dude. That's Romantic League Bob.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's Dylan. That's Dylan Bob. That's Romantic Lead. Look at that. I remember my hair. Look at my hair on that. It's gorgeous.
It's okay.
What are you talking about? Go back. You don't think? Look at that. Click on that. That's my first movie I ever did. Second movie. That's Last Night at Eddie's. I'm huge in Taiwan. Right there. Look at that. Look at Bob. Sexy Bob. I remember that fucking thing. I lost 30 pounds to do that movie.
Wow.
30 pounds in a month. 30 pounds in a month. The director said, you are the guy, but you're too fat to be a romantic lead. And I go, just give me a month. I'll do it. He goes, I'm going to do it. I'll give you a month. And I came in with a 6-pack.
Wow.
A month later, he goes, did you do a roids or steroids? I go, no, I started running the night I left here. I started running and I could only run a half a mile without dying. And then by the end of it, I could run 5 miles. I was just running and eating chicken, eating oranges, chicken and vegetables for a month. And I came back in shredded.
Yeah.
It's such a fucking thing with weight.
I know it's hard.
Did you gain weight during
You know I did. Look at me.
All right, I just wanted you to say it.
Of course I did. I put on not as much as I thought, though. I put on 12 pounds. I thought I put on more. It was just all in my neck and tits.
I was trying to talk about it on stage tonight that it sucks that weight gain, it's not a fair thing. Like we never gain weight in your dick You don't get your genitals stay the same. You never see just a fat pussy or just a big
Talking to one.
or a fat dick. Your ears never gain weight.
Yeah.
So you just get this big fat head with your little tiny fucking ears that are supposed to be, your feet. Fat people's feet always just stay little.
Well, they point out too.
Yeah, they're just a little fat foot. It just stops right at the ankle. And then you get this little, size 7 woman's foot with a fucking 900 pounds above it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right. I did put a little bit on, but I don't really care. I care a little. I want to lose 12. I don't want to get emaciated like I was. Cause I look at old pictures and I look like somebody in a hospital bed in some of those pictures.
Dude, 12 pounds for me. I mean, I haven't had a carb or a sugar in a month. And I was so sad today. I mean, I went to meet Louie and Joe List and Sarah at a diner. They were like, meet us over at the diner, the Waverly Diner. I walked in and there was somebody else sitting at the table. So the booth had 4 people. So I sat at the 2 booth right across from them. I sat down and I couldn't fit in the booth. I had to sit sideways.
Oh,
I just went, fuck this. And I got up and left.
you left?
I just left. I didn't say anything. They were texting me, hey, come back. We'll get a bigger table. I'm like, where? What are you going to do? You're going to call an engineer to fucking unweld the table from the floor?
Yeah.
I just left. It's just, it's the hardest. I mean, there's Fat Norton. Jesus Christ, Jim.
Yeah.
You lost a lot of weight, dude.
Yeah. At one point I was a pig.
Dude. Oish. That doesn't even look like you. Look at the one to the left. Down the thing. You know what? Not that one. You know which one. I mean, what the fuck? How do you do that?
Yeah. I was a real fucking blubberneck.
I mean, yeah.
Then there was fucking AIDSy Jim in that long sleeve shirt.
Where's that? Oh yeah, you look fantastic in that.
I know. I like that.
Oh my God. Was that when you were doing the whole 30?
Yeah, that's when I was really skinny. I was almost a little too skinny there. Like I a little bit of weight. Like when you see that light blue shirt, top right by Imus, that I'm too skinny in that picture. My head looks weird.
What do you mean?
Like I feel like I'm too skinny in that picture. I don't like how that looks.
I don't know. I think you look pretty good in that picture.
I do.
I mean, you're better than that blue shirt underneath it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, Jesus Christ, that's who you're supposed to be.
My mouth looks bad. My mouth looks stupid.
That's the guy you're supposed to be working in a convenience store in somewhere in Jersey.
Yeah.
And your mom comes in. Can you bring me back some cigarettes? All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, oh, look at the one over there. The one over there. Left. Go left. Keep going. Right? Nope. Back. No. Right there. No, right there. Right there. I mean, who the fuck takes these pictures?
Yeah, I don't know.
You should be able to sue them. I mean, the fucking guy who took that, whoever that piece of shit is, and then he did a filter on it so he could really.
But he does me a favor, though, because I can remember what a pig I look like.
I mean, look at the contrast he put in the photo for your neck. I mean, there's so much contrast. I mean, you're a photographer. This guy's an asshole. This guy fucked him. He could have lightened that up on the neck. Yeah, the neck looks like the brick wall behind him. Yeah. Fucking Christ. All right, listen, we're going to go into the extra overtime right now. I want to continue to talk about your characters.
Sure.
Because I want to find out where the fuck this is going. And people think that I'm joking around when I hate Chip.
Yeah.
And they think that maybe my disdain for Doug Bell is somehow.
You don't like Doug Bell?
I want to talk to you about it's affecting my life. It's affecting my shows.
Yeah.
And I know this is going to hurt me. What I should do is keep my mouth shut, but I'm not. I'm going to talk to you about it. I want to thank everybody who tuned in. I want to make sure you go to Mike V. Suarez, check him out. He's going to be traveling all over the country. Where are you going to be, Mike?
I'll be in August 12th through the 14th. I'll be with you at the Comedy Connection in Rhode Island. The next week, I'll be at the Laugh Out Loud in San Antonio. And the week after that, I'll be at the Creek in the Cave in Austin with Rich Voss. And then Side Splitters with you in September.
And where am I going to be?
You're going to be next week, Comedy Connection.
Why is that funny?
Because I said it twice.
Oh, did you say yours or mine? Did you say mine?
I said I was going to be with you. I'm saying
Yeah,
yours
but
right now.
fuck you for me. This is for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I just felt silly.
No, don't be silly. That's what the show's all about.
And then you're going to be at the Philadelphia Punchline Thursday, August 26th through the 28th. Comedy Works Saratoga Springs, September 2nd through the 4th. And again, Side Splitters, September 10th through the 12th.
There you go. RobertKellyLive.com. Go to comicwearables.com. Check out all our merchandise. You can get the Mike Calter shirt, the Calter and Kelly stickers. They got Dan Soder up there. We should make a Norton. You want a Norton shirt? Spaghetti shirt?
I already have shirts.
Look at that one. Click on that one. What's that right there? Wait, right there. What's that say? No, the middle one. Right there. What does that say?
Lower stock.
Limited stock, not lower stock. What's that say? Oh, F Doug Bell shirt.
Yep.
Oh, there you go. Get yourself a nice one of those fucking shirts. Sister Ping, everything. YKWD, YKWD hat. All that stuff is up there. Calter and Kelly. You got the Pancake Sunday little package deal. comicwearables.com. Go check it out. Get your stuff. Wear them to the show. I'll give you a big hug. How's that sound? And make sure, what else? Jim Norton, what do you got going on? Where are your shows?
I don't know. Just Madison in 2 weeks, the 13th, 14th, wherever else. I don't even know.
Madison, Wisconsin.
A few other gigs.
You have to go check him out. I had a blast, man. I'm glad you came on tonight.
It's very fun.
And
I'm very hungry.
I know you look hungry. I can tell when your blood sugar dies.
Yeah. Why don't we eat dinner somewhere?
Right now?
Yeah.
Where?
I don't know. We'll find a place. New York.
Yeah, that's great. Let's go.
Buy you dinner.
All right, we'll eat healthy, though. I'm eating healthy.
All right.
Even though I don't look like I'm eating healthy.
It's 10:15. We'll see what's open.
All right, we'll see what's open. Jim Norton, jimnorton.com. Go for there for all his stuff. Go to his website, his YouTube. Check out the Chip Chipperson podcast.
Yes.
I don't want to promote Doug Bell, but
He's on Chip's podcast.
Unfortunately,
the Bellcast.
What is it?
The Bellcast.
Ugh. Fucking hate him.
Yeah.
I hate that he gave me a nickname.
Yeah.
I hate that the fans glom onto
The
it.
shirts. The people love the shirts.
The shirts are everywhere.
Yeah.
I looked out in the crowd and the face is like the whole shirt. Fucking stinks. All right, listen, we got to read these names. Can you read these names as Doug?
I don't have the hat, but it would just be Alex Burgos, Dimitri. I knew a guy named Dimitri.
Oh God, it's gonna take too long.
I can't do it as Doug.
Do Chip.
Dimitri fucking Zagonis. What? Fucking Roderick Lee Wells. What do you fucking got water in you or something?
Jesus Christ.
Fucking Sean Ryan. John P. Hey, who's your best friend? Fucking Jeff Shit. Fucking Robert Cordova. Alejandro. Fucking what are you, a Lady Gaga song or something? Yeah, they always just leave you wanting, don't they?
Yeah, that's it.
Alejandro Restrepo or
God.
Restrepo. I hate the way he capitalized his last name.
I fucking hate Chip so much.
It's weird to do without the wig.
It's weird to hear you say that.
I know.
All right, everybody. Make sure you check out. Thanks to all the Patreon members for being a member. This last 25 so minutes was for you only. Robert Kelly, patreon.com/Robert Kelly. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this live. Go to YouTube. Make sure you click subscribe. Hit the subscribe button if you're on YouTube. I mean, we should have done this before, the subscribe shit, but we didn't do it. Anyways, and if you're a Patreon member, please spread the word. Tell everybody about it.
Yep.
Come see me live, robertkellylive.com. I'll be at the Comedy Connection in Rhode Island coming up. I'm going to the Philly Punchline. I am also going to, where the fuck, Atlantic City's coming up. I'm going to be in Connecticut's coming up. I have so many shows coming up. Go to my website and come see me fucking live. Make sure you also go check out Carlton and Kelly on the thing. And Mike V. Suarez will be with me in the Comedy Connection. Make sure you check out at Mike V. Suarez. Nicole, what do you got?
My Instagram is Nicole C. Lyons. My website is NicoleLyons.co.
Yeah, check her out for any production needs. You might need it for a little podcast you are out there. And we got little Max behind there too, right?
Yeah, I have a monthly show at Mel's Burgers on the Upper East Side. It's going to be the last Wednesday of the month.
Yeah, I mean, if you have nothing else to do, go check that out. No, I'm kidding. Go check out, of course, my boy Seth, Last Ex-Witness. Check him out. I mean, I'm telling you, if you have any needs, go to his YouTube page, go to his Instagram, go to his what the fuck is it called? Twitch. This guy he's the one who set me up. The lighting, the camera, I mean, everything made me look the way I look. This
Not
whole
a ringing endorsement.
What? Not physically.
You make me sound like a whore right now. Like, stop.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm trying to give you a plug. Back the fuck off. I mean, get on. Don't ruin your own plug, stupid. Fucking goddamn camera guys don't know when to shut the fuck up. Yeah,
You comedians don't know how to make yourselves look good. So yeah,
I'm trying to help you, you fucking cunt.
Relax.
This is his problem. This is his fucking problem.
Breathe.
We're ending the show, stupid. Oh, fucking asshole jumps in now. He's fucking. I mean, fuck him. Fuck him. Go fuck himself.
Place looks good.
There you go. Oh, what the fuck is that? Anyways, check him out. If you need anything, if you want to fucking look good and you're on the internet, you need to check him out. Last Ex-Witness on everything. He is the motherfucker, even though he's kind of a cunt right now. What are you going to say? Go ahead. Say something.
Thank you so much, Robert.
That's much better. I like that. Norton, I love you, buddy.
I love you.
That's it, right? All right. Check it out. We'll see you guys next week. You know what, dude?
You've been listening to the YKWD podcast. Thanks for listening. Now go back to your shitty jobs.